everybody, I hope the sound is okay. Just as I started to record this video, they're digging up the road outside. It's completely typical. I thought I'd do sort of a bit of a midweek update, where things are and what my plans are. So last night I actually recorded some footage. I was walking down to the gym, but some of the things that I was saying I've actually sort of been able to make some progress with today, so I'm just going to completely skip past that bit there. I'll explain more in a moment. And yeah, so I went to the gym, had a really good session. I will actually insert a clip now of how I felt after the gym session. So gym session complete. Spent some time on the cross trainer and some time on the bike, just doing some light work, but getting the work in nonetheless. Felt very good, no issues at all. Yeah, really smooth, really simple. A great, overall session. The kind of session that I would have been happy with during my kind of marathon training, you know, where you don't feel like it completely takes it out of you, but you've done enough to where you kind of accelerate the heart rate to where it needs to be. And yeah, really good. So like at the moment you can see I'm just walking up and down steps. I just walked down some, walking up some, and you'd expect that I would be able to at least sense something, but nothing at all. Okay, so as you can kind of tell by that, what I started off by saying was since Sunday I've been taking it really easy. I've been doing some stretching, looking online for kind of specific videos of how to basically take care, be mindful of legs and knees and things like that, and that's been really positive. Had a few comments about physio and whether I was planning to seek out a physiotherapist. And so what I spent a little bit of time doing, and it took a while actually before basically finally sent on my doorstep, but I was looking for something that was specific for runners rather than just a kind of general all-rounder. Now I'm sure I could have gone to see anybody, but I feel more comfortable seeing somebody who understands perhaps firsthand, and also is probably seeing people on a pretty frequent basis, I would imagine, around these sorts of things. So let me just read you the email that I got back. I emailed and explained my situation and made it clear that how long I've been running for, what I've achieved so far in terms of the marathons, my recent training block, and then I explained that I was obviously recently doing a 14k long easy run, and then when I entered the downhill I had a pain, at which point I stopped. And then I've mentioned that since that point I've actually had no issues at all with walking, kind of general moving around. I parked in the supermarket for the other night, for example, and I forgot something, so I ran back in to get what I needed, ran back out. At that point I realised, oh gosh, I just kind of ran for probably a good couple of minutes. So I'm actually experiencing no discomfort at all. And what I was talking last night about on the way to gym was I sort of wanted to be able to feel something again, so I could then pinpoint, okay, when I do this particular action, this is a result of it. But I've not been able to feel anything like that, despite maybe doing some walking up and down steps, doing day-to-day things. So I don't know whether that's a pro or a con. I'm not entirely sure at the moment where I'm at with it. But anyway, I mentioned that in my email, and I messaged. And these particular people happen to be the same people. They offer a clinic within the running shoe shop where I got my Hocus from recently. I hadn't realised that it was a part of a clinic as well. So when it was coming up on Google, I was skipping past it because I just saw the name of the shop and I didn't realise there was a second part attached to it. Anyway, now what I really like about this email back is it didn't come with an immediate, hey, yeah, book yourself up, it's going to be this much money, we'll see when you get here. I actually got a sort of a conversation starter. So thanks for your email. We often see this sort of problem with runners who are increasing distance without strength training. Interesting. The body tends to adapt and cope while you're new to running, but when you become faster or do longer distances, muscle weaknesses or imbalances start to reveal themselves. And the question I'm asked is, are you doing any strength training? So I responded to that. And the reason why I'm sharing this dialogue is so that you can start to obviously get a bit of a feeling about where I'm going with all of this and how things are developing. I'm not here to hide anything. I want to take you on this journey with me. Oh, let me just go to sent to see what I said. Oh, that's the wrong one. Where is it? Should have been a bit more organised, but can't see two screens at the same time. Here we go. So obviously thanks for a swift response. And I just mentioned that I was definitely increasing both volume and pace of the workouts, as you'll be aware, in the lead up to the second marathon. And actually, in her mentioning strength training, yeah, I was doing the squats and the lunges and planks, but I said perhaps I wasn't doing enough of it in line with the increased running that I was doing. And I mentioned doing some cross training as well. But essentially, kind of that's my response back. And I wait to hear what they recommend. But I just like the fact they haven't gone straight in with the kind of sales pitch. You need to come in, that sounds awful, we need to get this fixed immediately. So I like that. And actually, because of that approach, I'm almost certainly more likely to then follow it up with a potential visit if that is something that they suggest. Obviously, we're just having a dialogue back and forth by email, and I would still be looking to seek out somebody who would be able to obviously see me in person. I'm sure that it will possibly end up that way, but I just wanted to share with you where we're at. So in summary, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. I'd love to go out for a run. I haven't. I may be okay to do so. I don't really know. Is this a little small something that is just a moment in time? Is it something bigger? I would have expected to have felt a little something, possibly, but that may be my naivety that actually this will only be felt when you do something which is more strenuous, more intense. I don't know. Like I said, I'm new to all of this, so I'm speculating and guessing slightly. But I just want to say thank you for all of your comments. Thank you for the recommendations for videos. They were some of the videos that I did seek out once I'd obviously been kind of made aware of what was out there. So that's been really good, and I will obviously keep you informed as well about where I'm going and what's happening. But I thought I'd just give you that quick update to say all is feeling good. I'm in conversation with a physio, and we will see what comes of that. So I hope you're doing well, and I will check in with you soon.